Hey leaders, first of all I just wanted to say thank you all so much for your thoughts and prayers for my dad and my family. My dad's doing well. He came out of surgery just fine. My brother is there with him to visit and spend time with him day to day and give me updates. As we mentioned before, we're going to be contacting each of you via text message to schedule our follow-up or virtual meeting with each of you. During our meeting, we'll be going over our vision and mission for OG 2021. If you have yours already and you know what it is, if you can please go ahead and email that to Kira before our next meeting. That way she can have it to go over and have it to talk with you about. We will be sharing more in detail of our vision for you guys as well. Just to give you a little preview, the short of it is spiritual growth through relationships with God and others. That's spiritual growth through relationships with God and others. You've heard us talk about getting to know each other more before, but we feel having a strong community to rely on is important. To talk more about that, I've invited a guest speaker to talk about that today.
Hey guys! Our OGs are like family. They encourage us, they pray for us, correct us, love us, and laugh with us. 2020 has been a doozy, and I couldn't imagine going through this year without my group. So why do I need anybody else? Why do I have to invest more of my precious time and more of my efforts getting to know other leaders? I already have my own OG. I'm good. The deeper and biblically based answer we will get to at another time. So I will just share this. Many of you know Denise Bartimus. She was the one who brought me into the ministry. After she left, a lot of new people were put into the ministry. So when we finally decided to become coaches, we didn't know anybody. For the sake of transparency, I would say that the majority of our interactions with the other coaches is basically just coming together at our coach meeting, listening to the pastors talk, and then that's it. Being a coach presents some different challenges than being a leader, and I wanted to talk through these challenges and get ideas on how to be an effective coach. But we were never allotted that time. We were never encouraged to do so on our own time. So in my frustration, I started to talk to Denise about it, and eventually she decided to come back on her own and be a coach for the Kingdom women. So now when I talk to her about coach stuff, she gets it. She understands the real-time challenges that I'm facing. She listens to me, she gives me feedback, gives me a different perspective to look at things, and outright corrects me out of love when need be. So now I feel like Michael and I have a partner in all of this, someone who is standing in the battlefield with us. I need someone like that, and some of you have expressed the same thing to me. Because, let's be honest, some of our members are new to all of this. They've never led a group before, they don't understand all the things that come with being a leader. For the most part, being a leader is no big deal, but sometimes there's just stuff that you want to talk about with someone who gets it. So we want to foster an environment where this is possible. For some of you, this might not be your thing, but for some of you, this is exactly what you've been asking for a while. So we decided that we wanted to get your input on how to go about doing this. We came up with some ideas on our own, but we really want to hear your ideas because after all, you are the ones who will be most affected by this. We'd like you to think about this and bring your ideas on how to build community, teamwork, unit cohesion, or whatever you want to call it, to our one-on-one meeting. Okay, that's it for me. Back to you, Michael.
Thanks, Kira. We're still looking for feedback on our OG Fun Day. We're looking at Saturday, 21 November around 09:30, the weekend before Thanksgiving. We really want this day to be fun for everyone and have maximum participation. So if that day isn't going to work for you, please let us know. We want to know if there is anything special that you guys want to do. Are there specific games you want to play? Or did you guys want to make it themed? You tell us. Finally, we just want to remind you of the Peace Conference happening on Saturday, November 14th. It's an all-day virtual event. I think they start at like 8 and finish at 2. They're bringing in 5 guest speakers, and one of them is Alex Michel. We saw him speak at one of the NHL events last year, and he is awesome. We're planning to attend, and we hope you do too. Registration begins this weekend, and it's going to be $15.
Oh, one more thing. I know some of you have noticed this awesome shirt and hat that we are wearing today. We really love this show.
If you haven't seen The Chosen, I highly encourage you to watch it. There's a lot of study and preparation that went into making this show. First of all, it's all crowd sponsored, so there's no Hollywood influence. There's no studios or production teams that can control how the message is presented. It's from a pastor who had a passion for producing and took that on, and that became his passion project. But all of the show is completely funded by viewers like you and me. Again, we encourage you guys to check it out. ROG has started watching it together as a way to introduce something new to break up the routine. Each month, we choose one struggling local eatery, and we all pick up from there and watch the show together, remotely. It has been a blessing. Even though we've all watched it through before, watching it together again, we still find things that we missed, and it gives us another point of discussion after the show. That's pretty much it, guys. Look out for our text to schedule our meeting and plan for about an hour. We're not sure you actually need the whole hour, but just plan for it in case. We love you guys, and we look forward to seeing you all again soon.
Oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's gonna be $15.
Give me a second.
Put that in the B-reel.
Okay, go.
And it's gonna be $15.
Why are you laughing?